Hi, how are you today? I feel I had so many feelings right now. First of all, in the morning, I had a big verbal fight with my supervisor because, last month I joined a new company, and right at the beginning, I started to feel so stressed out. I told my supervisor over and over again, please stop arrange 3 classes in a row for me because I'm gonna get overwhelmed. So please don't do that. But she didn't listen. Instead of trying to understand, trying to show some compassion, she just told me directly, saying that this is the rule of the company. We have to arrange the classes for you. Okay, this is a very normal for the teachers to get classes at any time. So yeah, sorry, I cannot help you with this. And then I was really confused because, okay, let me put this way. I told her that I could accept that I would have 4 classes per day, but just stop arranging them 3 classes in a row. Okay, you can arrange 2 classes in the morning and 2 more in the afternoon or at night, but just don't do that 3. Put all of the 3 together. So I just don't understand why she said no to that. And she told me to understand the company's rule, but who will understand me? Who will try to take care of my feeling and my body sensation, right? I feel totally uncomfortable. And my health issue, my mentality is always my priority. I will never ever sacrifice them for money or anything else. Okay? So, yeah. And the other day, actually, right now, I have 3 classes in a row. And on Saturday, I took it. I didn't say anything because, I could understand. Okay, then I will just have 3 classes on that day, but no more. Okay, I told her to please try her best to not do that. Just do me a favor. But she didn't listen. Guess what happened today? Wednesday, I had another day of having 3 classes in a row, and in the second class, I felt like I could not speak naturally. I mean, I started to feel shortness of breath, and I couldn't speak as the way how I usually speak. So when I was having the lesson, when I talked to the kid, I can only whisper. I whispered a lot because I have to keep my volume low, keep my volume down so that I can finish the lesson. Otherwise, I will probably faint right away. Yeah. So after finish the class, I immediately realized I cannot take it anymore. So I told my supervisor, stop arranging, 3 classes. Okay. Like for me. And then I also told her I cannot have the third class. The third class is at 9 a.m. And I told her I feel really uncomfortable now. I don't think I can take it because I feel like my body is not gonna, be good. Yeah, it's unwell already. And then she said, okay, then it's going to be your responsibility, okay? And I was like, why it is my responsibility? Because obviously I told you over and over again, please stop arranging 3 classes in a row for me. But she didn't listen. She started to say, oh, okay, so teacher, you can probably quit your job. And I was like, what? What? You have no right to tell me to quit my job. I don't want to quit my job. I enjoy my job except for the, demanding workload. I really enjoy the bond I established with my students. I really enjoy the class with them. And I think this company is good except for the classes you arrange for me. Okay? If you could change, if you could ever try to understand the teachers that in your department, I think the case would be much better. So I started to say whatever I want to say, and then in the end she said, okay, so teacher, I'm gonna report it to the to another department. Yeah. So I said, okay, whatever. I will try to have a rest because I will have another class in the afternoon. I have to keep everything all right. And then that's it. That's the end of the conversation. And after it, I started to think, okay, what I'm gonna do if they really tell me to quit, like if they really fire me. I think I will be okay because first of all, I have to say I don't want to quit because I still want to grow in this company. I got a lot of personal growth and a lot of joy from this company, and I also need the money. But most importantly, I don't want other people to fire me, to let me go instead of me going by myself. If one day ever I have to go, it would be decided by me, not by other people. Yeah. And I just hate the attitude he talks to me with. He just speaks as if she is the boss. No, she's not. She's just the co-worker, okay? So I just hate her attitude and hated her attitude before. She never showed her care and compassion for her coworker. She's so bad. Oh my God. I can't believe. And yeah. Actually, I thought about quitting a lot, but I still decided to stay. Even when I had several days of insomnia and 2 weeks ago, I still decided to stay because I still want to grow. I think this company can bring something more beautiful to me. I want to grow more. And most importantly, I need the money. So I decided to stay. But now it feels like I'm at the age now. I don't know what's going to happen, but I will never regret any single word I said because it's all from my inner voice. And I think this would finally be out sooner or later. If not now, it would be later. So I think I'd rather speak it earlier. So that's it for this morning. I don't know. I think I will let you know what's going to happen next. But it's just something I think probably a lot of people would experience in their work, in their company. It's just those kind of misunderstanding and disagreement and not trying to understand each other, not showing each other the compassion. That is the cause of everything. And most importantly, I think maybe this job is not in alignment with my expectation for work because obviously I want to have a job that is, that is suitable for my health concern, my mentality. I want a place that will never drive people crazy. Like right now, I feel like I'm a tool being used in a factory, and I have to change my shape. I have to transform myself all the time to fit into the box, and I don't want to. I'm myself. I want to be myself. And yeah, I know it sounds a little bit like naive because, this is how people are doing nowadays. People are getting more competitive and the job market is very competitive. I got it. Everything. I know everything, but I still want to leave some room for my how to say that? For self-love. Yeah, because I I will be nothing if I leave myself. Yeah. So I want to stay with myself, stay with my internal voice. So thank you so much for today's listening. And if you have similar stories, you can leave a comment below. Yeah, I would like to see it. I want to share stories. I want to listen to other people's opinions. Yeah, so that's all for today. And I will keep my story updated, maybe in the next one. So see you next time. Bye.